Claire's Nighttime Struggles Part 20. Claire's sophomore year had been a whirlwind of achievements and new experiences. Between her studies, leadership roles, and friendships, she felt a sense of fulfillment and purpose. However, the demands of her busy schedule sometimes left her feeling overwhelmed and stressed. One evening, after a particularly challenging week filled with exams and meetings, Claire felt exhausted and emotionally drained. She longed for the comfort and simplicity of her ABDL lifestyle, which provided her with a unique form of relaxation and security. Claire decided to spend the weekend indulging in her ABDL activities. She set up her room with all her favorite items, her pacifier, soft blankets, and her most comfortable diapers. She allowed herself to regress into a baby-like state, enjoying the sense of peace and comfort it brought her. For the entire weekend, Claire embraced her inner child. She watched cartoons, colored in her favorite coloring books, and played with her stuffed animals. The experience was soothing, helping her recharge and regain her emotional balance. However, Claire's regression became more intense than she had anticipated. She neglected her responsibilities, including an important group project that was due on Monday. By Sunday night, Claire realized she hadn't made any progress on her part of the project. Panic set in as she understood the potential consequences of her actions. Feeling guilty and stressed, Claire contacted her group members, explaining her situation and apologizing for her lack of contribution. They were understandably upset, and although they agreed to help her catch up, Claire knew she had let them down. The next day, Claire met with her group to finalize the project. They worked together to complete it, but the experience left Claire feeling ashamed and embarrassed. She knew she needed to find a better balance between her responsibilities and her ABDL activities. Later that evening, Claire received a message from Emily, who had noticed Claire's unusual behavior over the weekend. "Hey Claire, is everything okay? You seemed a bit off lately." Claire hesitated but decided to be honest with her friend. "I've been feeling really overwhelmed, and I spent the weekend indulging in my ABDL activities to cope. But I went too far and neglected my responsibilities." Emily listened sympathetically. "Claire, it's okay to need a break and to find comfort in your ABDL lifestyle. But it's also important to manage your responsibilities. Maybe we can find a way to help you balance both." Claire nodded, grateful for Emily's understanding. "You're right. I need to find a better balance. Can you help me come up with a plan?" Together, Claire and Emily devised a schedule that allowed Claire to enjoy her ABDL activities while still keeping up with her academic and social responsibilities. They set specific times for relaxation and regression, ensuring it didn't interfere with her commitments. As part of her plan, Claire also decided to implement a system of self-discipline. She created a set of rules for herself, including limits on her ABDL time and reminders to stay on track with her responsibilities. She also asked Emily to check in with her regularly to ensure she was maintaining the balance. One evening, as Claire was following her new schedule, she felt a sense of accomplishment. She had completed her assignments, attended her meetings, and still had time to relax and indulge in her ABDL activities. The balance brought her a sense of peace and stability. However, the real test came when Claire faced another particularly stressful week. She felt the urge to regress more than usual and struggled to stick to her schedule. One evening, she found herself slipping into her baby-like state earlier than planned, neglecting her responsibilities once again. Emily noticed Claire's behavior and gently reminded her of their plan. "Claire, remember the balance we talked about. It's important to stick to the schedule, especially when things get tough." Claire felt a wave of guilt but knew Emily was right. "I know, Emily. I'm just feeling so overwhelmed. But I need to stay disciplined." Emily offered her support. "You can do this, Claire. You've come so far. Let's review your schedule together and see if we need to make any adjustments." With Emily's help, Claire adjusted her schedule to better accommodate her needs. They added more frequent, shorter breaks for her ABDL activities, which helped Claire manage her stress without losing control of her responsibilities. Over time, Claire learned to balance her ABDL lifestyle with her academic and social commitments more effectively. She continued to rely on her support network, including Emily, Jenna, and other friends, to help her stay on track. One day, as Claire was reflecting on her journey, she realized how much she had grown. She had faced numerous challenges, but had emerged stronger and more resilient. She had found a way to embrace her unique needs while still fulfilling her responsibilities and achieving her goals. And so, Claire's story continued, filled with new experiences, challenges, and opportunities for growth. She embraced each new chapter with courage and determination, knowing that she was ready to take on whatever life had in store.